Hello boys and girls, I've got you the story today, The Ugly Duckling. I don't know whether you know this one about this little duck. It was summer in the countryside by a cool pond near a little farm. A mother duck sat on her nest of eggs. There she is, look. Can you see Mother Duck? There's a farmyard, look, with the cows in the field and the barn. And suddenly the eggs began to hatch and cute little yellow ducklings hopped out of their eggshells. Cheep, cheep, quack, quack. They went flopping their tiny wings. And before long there was just one egg left in the nest. And it was much bigger than the others. Oh, and at last it began to crack. There you go, look. There's the little yellow ducklings. And then there's a big egg, look, that's not hatched out. Can you see them? Pretty cute, aren't they? And a big fluffy shape appeared. What an ugly duckling, said one of the little yellow ducklings. Oh, went the ugly duckling. It can't quack, laughed another little yellow duckling, and they laughed even harder. And the clumsy duckling tripped over and he fell over his own feet. There's the little ducklings, look, laughing at him. There he is, look, fallen over. And you shouldn't really fall over somebody. Shouldn't laugh, really, should you, when somebody's fallen over. And one by one, the baby ducks splashed into the water behind their mother, and the ugly ducklings swam at the back. And the mother duck loved each and every one of her ducklings, including the big fluffy one. There they are, look. There's the mother duck. There's the little yellow ducks, look. And the big one, look, following on after it. The mother duck took her brood up to the farmyard, and the animals adored the cute little ducklings. But they didn't like the big fluffy one. They pecked and they nipped him. "You're ugly," they cried. And the duckling was so upset, he ran away as fast as he could. There they are, look. There's the animals looking at the little ducklings. There they are, look, laughing at the ugly one, as they said. Oh dear, that's not very kind, is it? And he came to a cottage where a cat and a hen lived with an old woman. "Brrr, like me you can stay," said the cat. "You can stay if you lay eggs," said the hen. And the duckling, he couldn't purr or lay eggs, so he left the cottage. There they are, look, there's the cottage with the old lady and the cat and the hen. There he is, look, he's going to walk away now. And the duckling felt very lonely, and autumn had arrived, and one evening he saw graceful white birds flying high above. Oh, and he longed to be like them. There they are, look, and you see them flying. There, the colours have all changed, look, because it's autumn. That means they go from green to oranges and browns. And as the weather grew cold, the waters froze, and soon the ugly duckling, it was stuck fast in the ice. There he is, look, he's got his feet all stuck in the ice, and it's all cold, look. And a kind man rescued the shivering duckling, and he took him home to show his children. The children wanted to play and chase the duckling, and he was so frightened, he toppled the milk bucket, and he fled back outside into the snow. There's the man, look, and the children, you see. And they're running after him, and he's spilt the milk over, look, running away. And it was a long, hard winter for the poor duckling, and the freezing days and nights seemed to last forever. Oh, can you just imagine, it's very cold. And then one day, the sun began to shine, and warm sunbeams melted the ice. There he is, look, in the snow and the cold. And there it is, look, all melting. and warming up a little bit, because you can just see it shining a bit. Look in the clouds. And a lark, that's a bird, began to sing because spring had come, and the ugly duckling noticed 3 beautiful birds had landed on the water. And they were the same ones he had seen in the autumn that was flying in the sky. And he felt sure the birds would be mean, and he wasn't afraid anymore. There they are, look. Can you remember what they called them? They're called swans, aren't they? They're big and beautiful. Sometimes you see them at Greesborough Dam if you have a walk round there. And the ugly duckling did not fly away. When the birds spotted him, he was hiding in the bulrushes. And to his surprise, they were friendly and welcoming. There they are, look. They're talking to him behind these bulrushes here, look. And he's hiding behind them. And they're coming up, look, to say hello. And he swam out from his hiding place. And he looked at his reflection in the water. That means you can see yourself when you look in the water. And he had changed. And he was no longer an ugly duckling, but he was a brave and a magnificent swan. There he is, look, looking at his reflection in the water. And there he is, look, flapping his wings. Isn't he beautiful? And the older swans bowed their heads to him, and he rustled his feathers and he curved his slender neck. And it was filled with joy when the little children pointed and cried out, "Look at that lovely new swan." There they are, look. There were 3 of them and 1 more. That makes 4 of them now, look. And there are the children looking at him and saying how beautiful he was. And in a flurry of wings, the young swan flew off with his new flock. And he had never dreamed of such happiness when he was an ugly duckling. And he knew he would never be lonely again. There he is, look. All 4 of them flying into the air. Can you see them? How beautiful are they? And there he is, look. Just swimming on the water. And that's the end of our story, girls and boys. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Goodbye.